G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to the channel. Banisher here. We are going to be testing out... I've been disconnected from the server. Who cares? I don't care. We are going to be testing out a very special deck. Yeah. The 2019 Subterror's deck profile for you guys. Stay tuned, I'm going to be giving you guys the deck profile. Oh, this hand is fucking broken. Okay, we're going to be setting this card here and kindly telling everything else in my hand to go fuck itself because I forgot to vote product of extravagance. Yeah, ashed. Ashed. Ha! At least you're having fun there, Garrison. Yeah. Send one other spellcaster summon your controller in your hand at the graveyard. Or one other spellbook card from your hand, or face-up field except spellbook cards. You can draw 2 cards. Okay. That's perfectly fine. This site, by the way, is better than duelingbook.com. You guys will get banned for absolutely no reason on there. Ooh, Crackdown. Okay, that card's insane. I am just going to... No, fuck off. Okay. Looks like a spellbook deck. No, fuck off. Yep. What do you discard? One random card from your hand in the graveyard, destroy or special summon monsters in the field. Either play against special summon monsters. I'm going to crack down that monster. It negates its effect and I take control of it. Wow. Looks like I'm gonna get beaten to death by 2 puny ass monsters. $36.50, negate, summon and destroy it. I'm going to crack down, chain, monster here. My fiend, this is 800 attack. Yes, baby. Fuck yes, baby. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Give me that card, bitch. You are fucked, mate. Bang! Yes, I'll add a Subterror. Guru, give me that shit. Set. Effect. Doink. Into face-up attack position. Effect. Set monster. Set trap. Sorry. Battle phase. Smacked. Yeah. No. Fuck off, mate. Oh, wow. 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 Well, I'm going to get the fuck out of this duel. Because, Spellbooks and Antimatter versus, Subterrors. Spellbooks win. So let's try again, shall we? Going first. GG! GG! Yoink! Add a Subterror monster? Yes, I will. Guru, please. Set. Effect. Face up defense position. Effect. You add me this. Set the same card face down. Set bait face down. End my turn. Thank you. This is a Guru. This is literally a Subterror control deck. It's literally a fucking Subterror control deck. You do not want to mess with this card. It may look puny, but you can target one other face-up monster in the field, change that monster, also this card, to face-down defense position. This is a quick effect if you control another Subterror card. That's a ice hand. I'm not going to bother with that. Its attack is lower than the defense of my monster. Okay. Dumbass. There we go. My monster's defense is higher than your attack. Dumb. I'm no AI. What the fuck? This guy thinks I'm AI. Damn! This card looks nasty. Okay. Well, I can't really summon that monster now, can I? Can't even tribute set it. Okay, well, reposition. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna end my turn straight up. There can only be one! Boom! You have to send one, buddy? Oh, well, you don't have to send one because each of them have different effects. Well, different types. That's a pyro, that's a water, that's an aqua. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. Damn. Again, I'm gonna have to try again. It's a good thing nobody can speak to me afterwards. Right. No worries, we'll get another duel here. Try and get into a room. Here we go. Okay. Okay, well. Yes, I'm gonna catch that. Yeah, 1 level 7 the lower red eyes monster from your deck, except red eyes black chick. Lol. Yay, we won with bullshit Subterrors! Finally a win! God. Well, we won with a single fucking hand trap. Yay. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we need to actually search anything, because we just got the guru we need. I think we'll just add the Nemesis Archer. No, I don't want to ash my own card, please. Yay! Yeah, let's add. There we go. Give me that Nemesis Archer, please. Tech Guru face down. Effect. Guru face up attack position. Activate Guru's effect. No, I don't want to ash it. Yoink, add me the final battle, set, final battle face down, and end my turn. There we go. It's like, if you have another Subterror card, Subterror Guru's second effect is a quick effect. Fortune, Fairy. Draw this card with your luck, special summon from your hand. If this spell special summon from your hand, you can make each player draw 1 card. That's a really good thing. You can only use each effect of Fortune Fairy Chi once per turn. They're Fortune Fairies, which is the new support for Fortune Lady monsters. Okay, that card is dangerous. Ash that. I don't think it really matters. I'm just gonna add another one. Watch this. That's a Subterror monster? Guru. Bang! I cannot really do anything else. Brain Data. I love that name. Brain Data, shoutouts to you for your name, dude. If you ever watch this video. Hey, that's a win with Subterrors. Alright, let's go on to the deck profile, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, deck editor. Where is that? Bullshit Subterrors. Here we go. Okay. Our first monster is, this is a net deck really, but you know, I'm going to give you my opinions on the cards that were used in this deck by another person. Oh, yeah, Phoenix. Yep, save. Phoenix is just for link fodder, really. Because most of the cards in my extra deck are banished. Doink. Okay, my first card is Subterror Behemoth Umastrix. This is a lovely card. You can target one monster your opponent controls and banish it. That's if it's flipped. You can only use this effect of Subterror Behemoth Umastrix once per turn. When a face-up monster you control is flipped face down, you control no face-up. If you control no face-up monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. That's pretty good. That's for banishing and of course control really. Subterror Guru. When it's flipped face up, you can add a Subterror card from your deck to your hand except Subterror Guru. You can target one other face-up monster on the field, change that monster also this card to face down defense position. This effect is a quick effect if you control another Subterror card. So this effect here turns into a quick effect. This effect turns into a quick effect. Basically. You can only use each effect of Subterror Guru once per turn. So that's once per turn. The Archer Nemesis, where at the start of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent's face down monster, and you control no other another Subterror monster, sorry, you can shuffle that opponent's monster into the deck. If this card on the field is destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Subterror monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position. You can only use each effect of Subterror Nemesis Archer once per turn, so that's pretty fucking good. 3 Subterror Guru, 1 Nemesis Archer, and 3 Phoenix. Basically, she's effect negation. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, then target a Subterror monster you control, negate the activation, then change the targeted monster to face down defense position. You can target one face-up monster you control, change it to face down defense position, and if you do, special summon one Subterror monster from your hand or graveyard in face up or face down defense position. You can only use each effect of Subterror Phoenix once per turn, this card's pretty insane. First up, she's a hand trap. Or she can special summon something that has been destroyed by battle or card effect from the graveyard, which is insane. So if Umastrix got destroyed, effect, Fiendus, change Guru face down, Umastrix, twing, change this card to face down defense position. You can literally target herself and put her in face down defense position. That's insane. 3 Ash Blossom. Standard issue hand trap. The least powerful hand trap in today's metagame. The most powerful hand trap in today's metagame literally is Ghost Ogre. Discard this card to destroy an opponent's activated card of an effect. Effect Veiler. Insane. Very good. This is, if not the most powerful card in today's meta. Negates the effect of one monster your opponent controls by discarding it. Spell cards is 3 copies of the Hidden City. Allows you to add a Subterror monster from your deck to your hand on activation. So you activate the Hidden City, you add Guru, set Guru, activate the Hidden City's next effect, which is to target a face down defense position monster you control, flip it into face up, attack or defense position. You can then use this on Guru. Guru's effect will activate, allowing you to add any Subterror card from your deck to your hand. 1 copy of Terraforming, that's needed in today's game. 3 copies of Pot of Extravagance must be activated at the start of your main phase. Banish 3 or 6 random cards from your extra deck face down. Draw cards equal to the result. Draw cards equal to the amount of cards x3 banished times 2. At the start of your main phase, 1, banish 3 or 6 random cards face down from your extra deck. Draw 1 card for every 3 cards banished. For the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot draw any cards by card effects. You don't really draw any cards by card effects. Pot of Duality, activate the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 of them to your hand, also shuffle the rest back into your deck. This card receives a new errata by the looks. Also, after that, shuffle the rest back into your deck. You can only activate 1 Pot of Duality per turn. Righto. So that's pretty. This is just basically a search card for the top 3 cards of your deck. You can only activate 1 of these per turn. Subterror Cave Clash. This card is useful. It's basically a monster recycler. All Subterror monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense for each set monster on the field. Once per turn, when a Subterror monster you control inflicts damage to your opponent, you can target a Subterror card in your graveyard except Subterror Cave Clash, add it to your hand. Which, that's basically a recycler of your Subterror cards. Whether it be Guru, Fiendus, Nemesis, Archer, Mastrix, Final Battle, except itself. You can just return it to your hand. 3 Solemn Judgments, the most powerful counter trap in today's metagame. Standard. When a monster would be summoned, when a monster or monsters would be summoned, or a spell or trap card is activated, pay half your life points, negate the activation, and if you do destroy that card, that's mandatory. The Hand of God in this case. Subterror Final Battle, activate 1 of these effects. Also after that, set this card face down instead of sending it to the graveyard. Change a set Subterror monster on the field into face up attack or defense position. Change 1 face up Subterror monster on the field to face down defense position. Attack and defense of 1 Subterror monster on the field become equal to its combined original attack and defense until the end of this turn. This turn, activated effects of Subterror cards cannot be negated. So, if you have Subterror Cave Clash on the field, you have 2 of these face down. You activate 1. You say attack and defense for 1 Subterror monster on the field become equal to its combined original attack and defense until the end of the turn. You activate this and then activate this to prevent your Subterror cards from being negated. You activate this card and then activate the effect to return 1 of your Subterror cards from your graveyard to your hand. And then you set Guru, activate the Hidden Cities effect. You literally are constantly searching through your deck and constantly adding cards from your graveyard to your hand that are Subterror cards, which is this card here literally sounds insane. 3 copies of 1 for 1. There can only be 1 type of monster on the field. Both players must send more monsters of that specific type that is allowed on the field. to the graveyard if they control more than one of that monster's types. So for example, if I control 2 spellcaster type monsters and my opponent controlled 2 warrior type monsters, we must send 1 monster each from our field to the graveyard. Manhunt, or Crackdown as it's most commonly called, targets 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, negate its effects, and if you do take control of it, and if that monster is destroyed, this card is dead also. For the side deck, 3 Pankratrops. Special summon this card from your hand. This card can only be special summoned once per turn this way, which is insane. Quick effect, you contribute a Dino Wrestler monster, then target a card your opponent controls is destroyed. This is basically destruction fodder. Lancia. You can set this card from your hand to spell and trap zone as a spell during your opponent's turn. That card in the spell and trap card zone is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, special summon it during your opponent's turn. Quick effect, you contribute this card from your hand or field face up. Neither player can banish cards for the rest of its turn. So basically this prevents banishing anti-meta decks. Struggling battle or evenly matched really hurts today's anti-meta. It banishes everything until the opponent has 1 card face down. If you have got nothing, then you can just activate a copy of Raigeki or whatever. 1 copy of Metaverse for either the Hidden City or Spell Mining Cave. Super Polymerization. Discard 1 card, fusion summon 1 monster from your extra deck. Using monsters from either side of the field as fusion materials. You're basically paying a useless hand trap at this point, or a useless crackdown at this point for one of these if you don't need it. This is just basically to fuse something together. The most powerful fusion card in today's metagame. Breaks boards very easily. 2 copies of Spell Mining Cave. Or Mystic Mine. Prevents opponents' monsters from attacking if they control more monsters than you do, or prevents you from attacking if you control more monsters than your opponent does. And if you both control the same amount of monsters during the end phase, this card is dead. Extra deck 1 copy of Dingirsu to overlay on top of an opponent's Link monster, using its own effect. 2 copies of Starving Venom Fusion Dragon for the Super Polymerization plays. Chimeratech Fortress Dragon, Chimeratech Mega Fleet Dragon for the absolute break of all boards. Credit Plant Dragostapelia. 1 Chimeratech Violent Chimera. Summon Great Violent Chimera. Just for the lols, I guess. This for the lols. Mud Swamp Dragon of the whatever it is. Mud Dragon of the Swamp, there we go. That's a sort of fictional name too. 1 copy of Mechnut Crusadia Avramax. You guys get the idea what this thing does. Too bad we won't be using it much. We also won't be using this much. 3 monsters with different names. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good actually. Phoenix. Nightmare Phoenix. Discard a card, target a card your opponent controls, destroy it in your opponent's spell and trap zone, that is. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this profile, then please do leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I do use Twitter now, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can. You can also follow me on Facebook. You can also follow me on Discord. You can also tune into my Discord channel if you'd like. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there will be a link in the top. There will be a link in the description of this channel for that as well. Video. Also, if you guys want to donate to my PayPal, there's a link in the description for that as well. Without further ado, guys, I do hope you guys have a brilliant night and a brilliant day. This is Banisher of Evil Soul, signing off.